Good morning. Welcome to day 32. Had a nice near zero day yesterday at Standing Bear Farm. It's kind of a farm, I think. They got a rooster coop and things there. I had forgotten how close to Asheville I was getting actually, because it was like they're actually starting to care about recycling, putting things, separating garbage, like cans and things like that. And also it was a little artsy. And they got the like Tibetan prayer flags somewhere, sort of like typical like hippie type stuff. It was good. It was really restful. I felt the staff was nice. Um, there's some compromises. So it was primitive is a way to describe it. I think they're affected by the hurricane, so their showers had been taken out. I think they must have been right by the river there. Oh, the face tracking is going all crazy. Yeah, so they're in the middle of rebuilding, and but they had a temporary shower. I didn't end up using it. Hasn't been that long since I've had a shower, so I'm okay. And little compromises, like the laundry was like hand wash with a scrub board, but with an electric dryer. I didn't use that either. Bathrooms were like porta potty, so but everything else was okay. I stayed in like a upper bunk of what's called the tree house, which is like semi-exposed. Some bugs in there. I had some mice running through the walls after sundown. So I had to scramble and actually say, oh shoot, I need to pack my food and smellables, put them in my bear bag, hang it outside off the railing. So that's what I did. And after that, I think it quieted down. But that kind of freaked me out. Anyway, I had a pretty restful sleep there. I needed it yesterday. I was pretty exhausted. I mean, after you do 2 days where you're doing more miles than usual, bound to happen, right? You're gonna need a long day of rest. And I had that. I'm thankful. And I had some breakfast sandwiches this morning there, a couple sodas, and then I'm feeling pretty recharged. And messing with my backpack adjustment today in the hope that I don't hurt myself. Let me switch this around here. I'm kind of feeling it already, actually, though. And that's the most worrying thing now. I get this shoulder blade that's been giving me pain when I have my backpack on. And I can feel it sometimes that it's recovering. I can feel it when my backpack is off. So it's a bit worrying. Other than that, I just felt generally exhausted. Plan for today is not set. It could be less than 10 miles, it could be over 10 miles. If I get to Max Patch, which is a nice scenic point, can't camp up there until June. There's been a 2-year ban on camping to revitalize the area. But yeah, it's not June. So I could a few more miles to the next shelter after that. That would be over 10 miles. There is a little campsite also under 10 miles. I think it's more like 5 miles, 6 miles. Be barely any mile day. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Also because of the food situation. Like I'm carrying not that much. I resupplied a little bit. Got a full jar of peanut butter. That's like a calorie bomb there. But I think I got enough to get through 2.5 days or so. But yeah, to Hot Springs is going to be 2 to 3 days, depending on how far I push it. But it's just really trying to see how I'm feeling and not trying to push it past that for no reason. I'm recovering. As I'm hiking, I'm trying to recover, so that's the tricky thing. But yeah, and it looks like Hot Springs, the trail goes right through town, so there's not going to be a need for calling a shuttle or trying to hitchhike. anything like that. That's gonna be nice. I'm tempted to take another Nero there just to enjoy myself. Go to a restaurant. Anyway, I'll see while I get there. I will need a shower at that point and laundry. Anyway, it's been nice. Nice day today. No chance of rain today. Tomorrow there is a chance of rain. I forget when it was. Might have been in the morning and afternoon. And then that next night, through that next night. I think that's right. So that might be more of an incentive to push today while the weather's good. But that's only if I'm feeling good. Otherwise, I'm not gonna kill myself just to get get a few more miles in, you know. I'm out here to enjoy myself. Anyway, I think it's good for now. And I'm looking forward. And I have the energy today. I definitely didn't yesterday. I felt like I was falling apart when I came into camp, when I came into the hostel. But today I'm feeling pretty good. Anyway, onward. Oh, after this log here, here's what's called a blowdown. Just gotta step over. Pretty easy. Most of those are pretty easy. Some of them you gotta go underneath. Some of them you gotta step up on top. That one I was just able to step over. That's a far more common case. Pretty easy. Anyway, that's it for now. I think onward, going straight up. If you can't tell by my breathing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see if there's good views today. And looking forward to enjoying the good weather. All right. Well, quick update. Unfortunately, my left knee, just on the outside of my left knee, giving me problems all of a sudden. First time this has happened. Uh, I was doing great. I went up, got out of the gap. I went up the hill, powering through it. It's like all cardio, all quads. Great, feeling great. My back was giving me issues as usual, so I've been struggling with that. I've been readjusting my pack to try to see if it, I think changes. So at the moment, it feels okay. My back feels okay. But yeah, starting as soon as I got to the top, and then starting to go downhill, the outside of my knee just got pretty messed up. I don't know if you could see this. I mean, it's basically like it's like right on the outside here. I believe it's not IT band, which would be on the top. I've had issues with that before, but this is kind of the first time I've had issues with that part. Maybe I need an ace bandage, some KT tape or something. I'm just not doing well. It took me a long time just to get like a half mile down here. In a good and a bad way, it really limited my let me switch. Really limited my options for today. I was thinking I could maybe get past Max Patch and go to the shelter, the campground after that. That's not happening today. um, I think so. It's gonna be like, yeah, like a 7 mile day or something, which is not good progress, which will be bad for other reasons in the coming days. I'm gonna be running low on food, so that's gonna suck. Um, so I'll figure out what. I don't know. So I have about 1.5 miles to get to the shelter up ahead. This is gonna take a long time. I'm not going 2 miles per hour anymore. I'm not even sure if I'm doing 1 mile an hour. I'm just limping, and it's pretty sad. Uh, pretty sad sight. But I'm trying to make it. I need to actually consider taking ibuprofen. I haven't taken any this trip so far. I'm a little stubborn, and I try to avoid it. But this is something that probably is going to require that. But the good news is there's enough daylight to limp to the next shelter. So anyway, not feeling so great today. Um, don't know what's going on. It might just be I just pushed myself too much coming out of the Smokies, but that's the mileage I need to start doing. But I think these downhills are killing my knees. So anyway, not feeling super great. Uh, but yeah, onward. I mean, limping along, so I'm still making progress. But yeah, kind of took the wind out of my sails. I was feeling pretty good going uphill today. I had a couple of breakfast sandwiches at the hostel, some sodas to fuel me up, and I think I could have made it farther, but gotta listen to your body. So anyway, it's one of these times where gotta change the plans. Oh, anyway, thankful for the water sources. A couple breaks I had today. Um, Now that I say this, it's starting to feel okay. But I think the downhill isn't too bad right now. That's why. But anyway, I'm thankful. I was able to make some progress, and I'll see what the I'll figure out what to do in the coming days. Anyway, got to make it to Hot Springs, North Carolina, one way or another. Anyway, a quick update, and back on the trail, limping along here. This is actually okay. This is probably about 1 mile an hour. But I was not doing this before. I was limping. Anyway, onward, but slowly onward.